Oh my gosh, the response has been phenomenal. No, I donated. I don't know if you looked, but I donated.
Did you really? Oh, okay, you bought your way out of it.
That means I'm...
Till we all can't see anymore.
Till you're sober enough to drive. And it started descending. It started coming back to me. Definitely.
So she's Holly with an I, and I'm Holly with a Y.
Why? Welcome to the second episode of Holly and the Yeti.
Ready or not.
So let's move that aside. So how was your week, Holly?
Fantastic.
You said it was busy.
It was such a busy week, but I like busy weeks. It's fun.
Like what happened?
So it was mine and Rob's 20th wedding anniversary.
Oh, happy anniversary.
Thank you.
20 years, wow.
Yes, I know. It's exciting. So yeah, went out for that. Boys and Girls Club had a purse bingo fundraiser. That was great.
What's
well
Boys and
attended.
Girls Club?
So it's a club for kids to go after school program, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so they, snacks, crafts, games, things for them to do after school. Or if school is canceled, it's a place for them to be able to go.
That's what I wonder, when they have ice days and, or like Onstead had a few days where the water mains broke and there was delays and stuff like that. How do parents cope when both are working?
Right, yeah.
And so that's what they do?
Yep. So it's a program, so you have to be enrolled in it, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's a great event, and who doesn't love a fantastic purse? I did not come away a winner, but it was all for a good cause. I did not win anything. Yes, so it's purse bingo. So we played bingo.
Yeah.
And, obviously if you got a bingo, then you won a purse. And then they had like fishbowl drawings. So you purchase raffle tickets and you put them in for the baskets you would like to win. But I didn't win any of that either. I am not a winner this week. Yes, big time. One lady had 3 bingos.
Huh?
Yes, 3 bingos. If she doesn't buy a lotto ticket this week, she's crazy.
Wow.
3 bingos.
I didn't even know about Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot since I've undertaken I joined Irish Hills and running around. And there's lots of events and things to do.
So many cool things happening in the area year round. It's not just a summer destination, right? We have cool stuff all year round.
And we'll cover it later, all these different events, but there's a lot of stuff. And being stuck in the house editing all the time, I don't get to see much, right?
Right. And
so I've been really appreciating how good this area is, because the rest of the country, you hear about the bad weather situations from around the country. You have earthquakes.
Right.
You have tornadoes. Oh, I don't know why anyone could live in a southern state.
Right.
With all the time. Florida with their heat and California with the heat and fires.
Right.
Arizona with their scorpions, rattlesnakes. And every time we get a weather warning, it seems to either go above us or below us.
Right. And we're back.
Yeah. So we don't have to really duck for cover.
No,
much.
But sometimes it hurts when the face hurts when you walk outside.
I call that brisk. I feel good. I'm numbing now. I'm not numbing, I'm thawing out.
Right.
I think when you get freeze so much and you go, and that stingy feeling that, it feels good.
That's your story, not mine. But speaking of grateful, right? Today, I would like to say I am grateful for the sun is shining. And I think next week, it's going to be even warmer.
Looks like it's getting in the 40s.
It's like, let's go. I am ready for spring. I think it's maybe 25 days to spring, something along those lines.
Is it? So
Not that I'm counting.
I like winter, except I think the inconvenience of winter is when you have projects outside. Like, it's taken me 1.5 years to build this retaining wall, and I've got to put a French drain in it and cover it. That just all stops when the snow comes. And because I'm doing it by shovel, I'm doing it by hand. I don't have to.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That's why it's taking me so long. Everything's by hand.
So with that being said, one of these episodes, you have to show off your lovely home. They are so talented and have done such a great job decorating. You have to show the viewers eventually.
I mean, this table.
It's beautiful. So many beautiful pieces.
This table was supposed to be a door.
Okay.
And it came from it's reclaimed wood. It came from a barn from Clinton.
Okay.
1857. So 18 something.
Okay.
And we didn't know where it came from except when a nurse came to do the insurance evaluation for my mother-in-law. We were given the tour. She says, "Oh, yeah." And she asked us where we got the wood from. She says, "Oh, that was my family's barn."
Wow.
Yeah, from Clinton. So that was pretty good. But this was a door, and it sat for 2 years just glued together, not doing anything. But the reason why we changed it was this is pine, and so we made everything else out of white oak, so it didn't match the green.
Oh, okay.
So because this was sitting there, I got another table. We bought legs from Amazon and turned it into a table.
Very cool. Yes, we'll do. You're going to have to feature some of your pieces.
Okay then.
You know, for all your spare time when you want to create more pieces.
Yes, all my spare time. This project, this podcast, has taken up way more time than I thought. Mainly because I'm inefficient with. I've had some self-awareness of how I don't talk clearly. I don't have a. When you talk, I hardly have to edit stuff because you go blah 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 blah. You can see the waveforms. When I talk, it's a few words, pause, a few words, pause, and I'm going cut, 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 cut. And you'll see when I have two cameras. One camera is a phone. It's close up on Holly. And
The lovely angles.
yeah. And I've got this little camera here. And sometimes when I cut to Holly, it's to hide my cut.
So I'm the scapegoat is what you're telling me.
Yes. First name Skate, last name Goat.
Oh, how fun.
So you're thankful for warm weather?
Yes, the sun shine. Everything's better when the sun is shining.
Yeah. I like it either way. Sometimes I like the dark, dreary days if I've had a last late night and I can sleep in easier.
Read a book, relax.
Yeah.
Yeah, those days are good too. Nice and relaxing.
Oh, read a book. Wonder what that's like. Do people read anymore?
I do.
Do you?
I enjoy reading, yeah. When I have downtime, which doesn't happen very often.
Do you just read the chapter headings?
Right.
Most people just read the headlines and think they've got the story.
Well, you know, I will say I do like audiobooks, podcasts, right? So I'm walking on the treadmill. I do listen to books too.
Okay, that's really good. Here's a question I wanted to find out about audiobooks. When you listen to an audiobook, did you read the book?
Like, did you read? Oh, meaning when you listen. Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yes. Do you count that? I read this book.
Because now, really, you need to say, I listened to this book, right? I mean,
Yeah.
in reality.
But you
That's a
covered
good
all
question.
the words.
Right. And I'm visualizing it just like I am reading it.
Yeah. I would think, do you know if you listen to an audio book, did you read the book?
Right.
It's a new world.
Yeah, I've never thought about that.
Yeah.
I probably would say I read the book, but you're right.
Yeah.
I guess I listened to the book.
I used my eyes to click on it.
Interesting. Never thought about that.
Hey, can you see if that says recording? Is there a red?
It's green.
Does it say recording now?
Now it does.
Oh, I wasn't recording.
Oh, no.
I was bouncing off I'll have to bounce off your microphone.
Okay.
So in this podcast is pieced together with different little bits of technology. We don't have a proper microphone. Actually, I do have a proper microphone. I just don't have two of them. And so I didn't want to have you looking at me with the
official microphone.
Yeah,
so maybe someday we'll have two.
They're like $500.
Oh yeah, well,
so
someday soon maybe.
Yeah. So if you'd like to sponsor Holly a microphone, I wanted to share something. I'm grateful for this one mysterious dude on Tip Up. At the end of Tip Up, I was videoing these quads spinning around, doing all sorts of fun stuff, and then. And this one guy here, right, he's got his leg out, he's sticking out. I've got these goggles on. Oh, I should go get...
Oh, you're for when you're flying the drone?
I'll go get it, yeah. So I'm flying this drone. It's first-person view drone, which means I wear these goggles, right? And I'm flying around, and to my left of my vision, I see 2 quads taking off from the starting line for the race,
Okay.
right? So, oh, I'll go chase them. And I'm chasing them, then suddenly, boop, blank, nothing. It fell out of the sky.
This fell out of the sky?
Yeah, this fell out of the sky. Oh, what? What? And I get out of the car because I'm in the car.
Right.
Because it's warmer. Get out of the car to look where. And this mysterious guy, he didn't run. He must have saw it falling out of the sky. And he stops and picks it up. And I'm looking at him. And then suddenly he goes like this. Like he's giving the sign, fly, be free, sort of thing, right? I thought, oh, is it back on? And I put my goggles back on. And yes, I could see through it. And I lifted it up and I videoed him. And so I would like to thank this guy. I don't know who you are.
The drone saber.
Yes, that you picked it up and didn't run over it and you said, fly, be free. Whoever you are, let me know if you recognize yourself. But on Sunday, I had a really big learning experience. And I'm really grateful for satellites and modern technology.
Ooh, yes, yes.
And I was flying, and Kevin, what's his last name? Kuchler, something like that. Anyway, he puts a post out on Devil's Lake saying, we're going out to do...
Oh, right. They were going to ride.
Ride around. He says, oh, okay. And I started charging up my batteries so I can go out there and go film them. And I met him out there and I was filming him around, chasing him around. It was really fun. And actually, we almost hit each other. We'd come up,
With your drone?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But it made for good vision.
Have you posted that yet?
Yes.
Have you? Okay.
Yes. Because of the cold, it runs out of battery really fast.
Oh, I bet.
So I come back in to land, I swap batteries, and I thought, I'll take some photos. So I ascended. I put it on top of the car, right?
Right.
And because there's snow all around, but there's snow on top of the car as well. And I put it on top of the car and I launch. Now it's got no feet. And right here are sensors that I just ignorant about. Because I'm a new pilot, right? I'm a licensed pilot, but I'm new. And when I got my license, there are FAA rules.
Oh, I'm right.
And one of the rules is you cannot go above 400 feet, right? Because that's flight path.
Right.
And when it took off, I didn't know there was snow on the bottom of the sensors. So I got readings. On the left-hand side, I could see my elevation. And in the middle is how far you're above the ground, because it's 400 feet above the ground that you're on. And so because there was snow on the bottom, it thought I was still on the ground. So it kept descending, kept descending. I lost control. I had I couldn't fly it.
Oh, no.
I just went up to take some photos, right? 1,600 feet later, and I'm panicking. I'm thinking, I'm losing this drone. It's because it was super windy too.
Oh my gosh.
I thought, I'm starting to think, how do I claim this on insurance? Because I do have insurance. And I'm thinking, so I got my hand controller and I turn it off, right? So I don't know what's going to happen. I turn it off. And then a red thing came on and says, returning to home. Emergency returning to home.
Oh, good.
And it started descending. It started coming back to me. And at about 1,300 feet, I turned my thing back on. And now I could take pictures. So I took pictures on the way down because I'll never get up there again.
Right.
So I'll show you some pictures that I took on the way down.
Oh my goodness.
Amazing.
What an eventful few days there.
Oh, heart thumping. But yeah,
Wow.
That's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for.
Absolutely.
And that is high enough to hit a plane and they can do some damage. Like a drone took down one of those firefighting planes in California.
We've seen enough plane crashes, I feel like, as of lately. So
Yeah.
we don't need any more.
That technically is what's called a flyaway, but it didn't create any damage, so I didn't have to report anything. But if it did, I would have to report it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. What an eventful time you've had.
Yes. So hopefully I don't have to be grateful for that again.
No, right?
Okay. So we've had some really great responses. And so I'd like to do this section called correspondence.
Okay.
And read some feedback. And actually, you might have some in-person feedback because you get out. I don't. But you've seen people.
Oh my gosh, the response has been phenomenal. Most people obviously know who I am just in terms of born and raised here and then with real estate. But, it's funny now I'll run into people and they'll say, I didn't realize you were going to become a influencer or a podcast lady or did you just start a PR marketing program or company? I'm like, oh,
I didn't know you were becoming the mayor of Tipper.
Right. But so fun, so that was our intention, right? Is to get out and help promote. And it's been great. All the feedback has been phenomenal.
Yeah.
And so we have plenty of content. Now we just need more time in our day to cover it all.
Yes.
Do you want me to read some of them?
Read some.
Okay, from Rob. Absolutely badass. Can we swear on here? I don't know that we can.
I guess.
Maybe you have to bleep that part out. I don't know. To be determined. And then from Bill, thanks for the cool video. We had a blast riding on Saturday.
Bill was the guy on the yellow motorcycle.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's been here for years too.
You know Bill?
Yes. I've just throughout the years, right?
Really?
Yes. Yep. I like this one, Max, and they put like a gift and it says, now this is podcasting.
Interesting thing about Max is he's from Australia.
Oh, really?
I went to school with him.
Really?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Dawn says, holy crap emoji.
Holy poo-poo. Holy poo-poos.
Dawn again said, what a great weekend. Thanks, guys. Let's see. Steve, cool production.
Oh, Steve, he's from Texas.
Really?
Yeah. So
You just have fans from all over the place.
Yeah.
Very cool. So did you know him prior to this?
I don't know him.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
Because of his comment.
It stuck out.
Yeah, it stuck out. I thought, I wonder where he's from if he's not from here.
Right.
And so I noticed he's from Texas. Yeah.
And then let's see. Jared, cool video, exciting, engaging, amazing videography.
Oh, okay, that's quite a compliment from him because I think he has a indoor closet building company.
Okay.
And he creates a lot of videos.
Oh, to market his product.
Yes.
Oh, very cool.
And I think they might be CapCut templates or something, but he's doing a pretty good job at marketing himself.
Oh, nice. Very cool. Kathy says, we had a great time. They flew up from Georgia to be part of the festivities.
Really?
Yeah, so cool. And I think we had asked if this was the first time, but they've been coming for years.
Really?
So neat.
Wow.
Patty says, nice job. Love watching these videos. Mike, you guys are awesome. Great work. Our community appreciates you. Love that. And that's why we're doing this, right?
Yep.
This says, Josh says, nice work, brother. Grabbed my attention and kept it. Let's see. Darlene says she loved it. Lori says, really enjoyed the podcast. Well done. Laura says, really enjoyed it. Tip up video was amazing. Let's see.
Oh, that's from the podcast last week.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, so this came from the YouTube?
That one came from the Facebook page.
Okay. Okay. Very cool. Yeah.
Okay, so I got, Bonnie says, Bonnie actually comments quite a lot. Bonnie McFall. Yeah. Love watching you both. George Becker says, love this. We need a lot more of Holly and the Yeti.
I love George. He's awesome.
You know George?
I do know George, yes.
Holly on the Yeti. Maybe
Just to be Anne.
I must be. Gail. She goes, yay, Uncle Clyde. I have a bowl as well. Mine has a lid.
She's super special.
She must be extra pretty.
Yes. Family special.
Must be. Nicole. Come on, Holly. You've always been adventurous. You should do the leg wrestling. I second that. Next year, I'll nominate you for leg wrestling.
To be determined.
Oh, she's not counting herself out.
I better start lifting, right? Squats, I don't know.
We should do a training routine.
What does that look like to be a leg wrestling champion? What does that workout routine entail?
I don't know.
We'll have to Google that.
Yes. Holly from, how do you say her last name?
Is it Bromeyer?
Yes, Bromeyer.
So
Definitely.
she's Holly with an
An
I,
I.
and I'm Holly with a Y.
Why? She says, definitely make this a year-round show. You guys are the next Regis and Kathy Lee.
I love it. Holly's
And
awesome.
Jill, thank you. This is a beautiful place to be, and I'm so grateful. And I have to agree, this is a beautiful place to be.
It is.
Yeah, which goes back to my awareness of where we live. Laurie says, these videos have been great. Thanks so much for the ongoing updates, great lake footage, and for creating excitement about Tip Up. Really well done. And so that's not the end of us though. We are going to cover all sorts of events throughout the year.
We're just getting started.
Yes. 2 in 2 Out, the first responder organisation, says very funny and professional to work with. Nice to have someone to spread the word about what is happening local. And on our YouTube, I need glasses.
I know, I was thinking I need to maybe go to the eye doctor.
Can you read it? The last two down there.
Oh, it is small. Love watching or love the videos. This is my first tip up, and watching the videos, listening to you banter made the weekend extra fun. Nice job editing. She's watching from her lake house on Devil's Lake.
Wow.
How fun. And then this one is great editing. Your work was very engaging. Cool stuff.
Well, thank you for the positive encouragement.
We love it.
It's our only form of currency right now. So would really appreciate your follows, your comments, your shares. We've had lots of that, and it gives us energy.
It does.
Thank you so much.
And send us any, upcoming events, anything that, we should help promote, because we don't know it all, right?
No.
Anything encompassing in the area, Irish Hills, Lenawee County, Jackson County,
Yes.
local, but not just, Manitow Beach.
We have coming events. Ooh. And we want to do this probably every week and let you guys know what's happening around the area. Like, I did not know about this kids, boys and girls club. And I would like to know these things. So we're going to show what's happening in the next couple of weeks, next month. And so you can be aware, put it on your calendar, join the Facebook events and show them that you're interested. A lot of effort goes into putting these events together, and a lot of them are for a good cause.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely. Good cause and local businesses. So definitely want to get out there and support as much as you can.
Yeah.
And you can't be bored. There's plenty to do.
This coming week, actually, there's a slew of choices on Thursday the 27th. Yeah. There's a yarn club at Cherry Creek.
Who knew? We do now.
Yeah. Do you know what a yarn club is?
I assume they get together just like a book club, right? Maybe they do projects or do them right there, and they get to drink wine. I mean, how cool is that?
I think it's their first one coming up, so
Okay.
I might go and
Just check
ask
it out.
Patrick a bit.
Yeah.
About it. I'm at Cherry Creek Cellars with Janet Smoyer, and she is in charge of all the events in the area, and I've come here to find out more about this yarn club. So what is it?
Well, we've only had one meeting so far, but we had a great turnout. It's open for anybody, men or women, children. We had kids, crochet, knit, needlepoint, whatever is your specialty. We've got experts here that are willing to help people. Our goal is to gather, meet new friends, enjoy a glass of wine and a bite to eat.
Well, that sounds awesome.
Yes.
Is there a cost to it? Or?
There is no cost to it. We just want you to come and enjoy yourself.
Just bring your own needles?
Bring your own supplies. We are going to attempt a group project. We have one gal that brought a handful of patterns. So our goal is to eventually give back to the community. So if everybody brings a knitted or crocheted granny square at each and every event, we'll eventually stitch everything together and donate. We'll find a nursing home, a VA, or something where we can give back to the
Oh,
community.
how beautiful. And the time.
We kick off this coming Thursday at 6 o'clock
6 o'clock till whenever you want to go home.
till we all can't see anymore.
Till you're sober enough to drive.
Right. We do recommend if you want a bite to eat, maybe come a little early because I run the kitchen, but I also like to be involved in the crochet, the knit.
So if you have too much to drink, do your lines and your patterns of the knitting get a bit wavy?
They might.
So we might be donating some really creative things to the...
Right, a little bit cranky. Yeah.
Well, that's a whole lot of fun. Thanks, Janet.
You're welcome.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So there's also Shop Everyday Abby's Closet at Eagle's Nest on Clark Lake. So I think there's an event out there for that as well. So
Yeah.
she's a local influencer. She has really cool style. So I think if you're in the market, you probably wouldn't like it. It's going to be all women's clothes, but maybe you do. I don't know.
Maybe it's something I can wear into the Be Bold, Get Cold event.
That's awesome.
Or if you didn't want to do yarn or shopping, actually you can do the shopping at this because that's during the day, I think. But check out the event there. On in the evening at 6 o'clock, there's the Irish Hills Roots and String Music Series.
Oh, wow.
It's Deerfield Run and Alex Austin. It's a fundraiser for the Brooklyn Food Pantry.
Oh, another great organization.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And so Deerfield apparently plays a mix of rock and roll with touch of southern rock and blues, influenced by the likes of Tom Petty, Jason Isbell, and the Eagles.
Very cool.
The four-piece band has become known for crafted songwriting, blazing guitars, and rock-solid rhythm section.
Very cool.
So that's at 650 Egan Highway.
And a great cause.
Yeah.
So March 1st, we have coffee, crochet, and knit event at Musgrove's Company, Matthew's House Shop, and Strawberry Blue Farm. That's in Tecumseh. And that is from 4 until 7 p.m. Another fun event. I mean, if there's coffee, wine, I'm there.
You know, there's a lot of people interested in that. Like, way,
That's what you were saying.
Way over 100.
Very cool.
Placed their interest in that event. Huh.
Interesting.
And I think crochet, I thought it was a dying art form.
Right.
But maybe it's not.
Well, look, there's now yarn, crochet, knitting. I think it's coming back.
Must be
Is it? I think it is.
getting back to our roots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. On March the 4th, Meckley's has Paxi pop-up at the Flavor Fruit Farm. Now,
Punchki.
Punchki? I was going to ask you what it
Yeah,
is.
because it's for like the Fat Tuesday, I'm assuming. Is that a Tuesday?
I don't know.
That's what they call Fat Tuesday, I think.
What is that? You say
Punchki?
What is it?
Punchki?
Is it a Polish thing?
Yes, so it's I've never had one. Sorry. But it's like a donut and they have filling in it.
Oh,
It's
I'm all about filling.
I think it's like super fattening.
Oh.
So I should preface, before we started, we were talking about weight. And so now all we're doing is talking about food.
Damn it. I don't like donuts that are just dry. It's got to have a filling in the middle.
Okay.
And so I might be all about this
Punchki.
Punchki?
Punchki.
And
yes. So it is March 4th. They call it Fat Tuesday. And that.
Because you get fat on that Tuesday?
Yeah.
And I'll be back to waddling.
You will be back to what?
On March the 8th, Cash Bash. I saw that you were interested in this.
Yes. So this is I have not attended this specific one, but I have attended other Cash Bash events. They're super fun. I did sign up to donate a basket for the fundraiser. And hopefully we can get some people together and attend the event too. I think it'll be fun.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. So,
Yeah. So it's for the school. So the
it's for the
Addison
school.
school is putting it on.
Yeah.
I think what the PTA is probably
So you get a
putting it
dinner
on.
and you can raffle, and there's a grand prize of $2,500.
So there, even if you're not able to attend, you can purchase tickets, right? You don't
Right.
have to be present to win, is my understanding.
Oh,
Yeah, very cool.
and dancing.
I mean, and who doesn't love dancing?
Right. $65 donation. Okay, cool.
And then to throw in here, also March 8th and 9th is a Taste of the Hills, one of my favorite events.
What is it?
So essentially, so this is put on by the Irish Hills Chamber. Not sure what year we're on, but it's such a fun event. So you purchase your ticket through the chamber or one of the local participating businesses, and you go around both Saturday and Sunday. You have a list of businesses who are participating. You go and you do a little taste, right? And that's included in your ticket, and usually you'll have maybe a drink.
So it's a bit of a tour.
It is, yep. So different restaurants, the wineries. I was gonna see maybe if we could get a list. Yeah, so there are a lot. So Boot Jack is part of it, the Brooklyn Moose, Brooklyn Big Boy, Cherry Creek, Clark Lake Golf Course, Eagle's Nest, Devil's Lake Bar and Grill, Flamingo Beach and Grill, let's see, Grazing Time, Highland, Jerry's, Lacero's, Sandbar Cafe,
So you
Deck
ju-
Down Under.
You just pop in and get a sample?
Yep. So I think they usually have a wristband, right?
yeah.
And so they have specific, a lot of times what they'll do is maybe a product they're known for that, and it'll just, it's a little sample, and then you have a drink and whatever it might be. Yeah.
So it should be called Fat Weekend.
That's right. It is such a fun event. Yeah, it's so much fun.
Yeah. Oh, and what does that cost to get a wristband?
Let me see. $35. And they're on sale right now through the chamber website. Maybe we could link that. And then also they can be purchased at Cherry Creek. So if you go to the yarn event, you can pick up your Taste of the Hills.
When is that? 8th and 9th?
Yeah, so it's the 8th and 9th. So that's for both days. So you could just go out on Saturday and not do Sunday, or just do Sunday, or do both.
Wow. Okay. Look, I think you need both weekends if you're going to cover everything. Right?
Yeah, you need both days, yes.
On Friday, March 14th, this looks fun actually. It's the Battle of the Badges.
Yes.
It's the firefighters versus the police on the ice hockey rink at Arlington Ice Arena in Adrian, and it's a fundraiser, I believe.
Yes.
And it's $10 for adults, and children 13 and under are $5. And there's WOW seating. I guess that's VIP seating for $25.
Yes. So have you been into the ice rink?
There, yes.
Yep. So that is the WOW Cafe that it sits up there. So they're almost like the box seats.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's cool. And so then you're right in that
is
eatery.
it closed in? Mm-hmm. Really? So you don't feel the cold?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's definitely warmer there than it is, sitting in the seats. Mm-hmm. Very cool.
That's interesting. So if you want to not be cold, get in early. T-shirts will be available for purchase at the event. Booze and lottery squares will be available for purchase at the event.
Very exciting. So then they'll also have silent auction and the Zamboni raffle and 50-50 in the lobby. Have you ever been on a Zamboni?
I don't know what that is.
So that's the ice thing that they do in between timeouts.
Oh, that
it like smooths it. Yeah. So it's called the Zamboni. So when the girls were younger, we used to
I
get
thought it was some sort of salsa dancing.
the Zamboni.
Sorry, I interrupted you. The girls used to go.
Yeah. So when the girls were younger, so they usually will take one kid and they strap them in and then they get to do one ride around while they're freshening up the ice, I guess.
So
if you
it's a
will.
raffle to do that.
Yeah, very cool.
Cool.
So then back to Meckley's again. They're doing a Shamrock Festival on March 16th, starting at 11 a.m. and they are accepting vendor applications now. Meckley's always has so many cool
And it's
things
so
going on.
busy. Like, good luck
Always.
getting a parking spot, huh?
That's another thing you want to go early to.
Yeah. Like, last event I went there, which was for the fall weekend. I can't remember.
They have so many.
I had to drop the family off and then wait for
Circle.
someone to leave
Right.
to park.
But what a cool, they've done such a wonderful job there. It's such a cool place, that's for sure. Oh, and your favorite event.
Your favorite event? Holly is announcing that this podcast is just going in.
No, I donated. I don't know if you looked, but I donated.
Did you really? Oh, okay. You bought your way out of it.
That means I'm holding the camera while you jump.
Okay.
I will not be flying any drones, but I will hold the camera.
I think I have my outfit picked out because there's a prize for
Oh, boy.
You want to see it?
Absolutely.
Okay, Erin.
Oh, my.
And it comes with pants.
Oh, my God. Perfect.
Is that Yeti like?
Oh, my goodness. How cool.
So that's my Be Bold, Get Cold outfit.
Wow.
So I don't know if I'll win or not, but
That is cool.
it's going to get easy. Most pain I've ever been in was the time, it was March, April, when it was all thawed out.
Right.
And I was putting docks out. I was in
Right.
the water for 2 hours and most pain I've had to endure for so long.
Talk about being numb.
Yes. It was harsh. It was harsh.
Very cool. I can't wait. So essentially the poll, well, what are we calling it now?
It got a name change because the polar plunge was got
Copyrighted.
trademarked.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so it's called Be Bold, Get
Cold. That is cool. That's catchy, though. I like that. Be bold, get cold. March 29th, that's 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The plunge is at noon. And are you going to link your
Oh, yes. I'll put it in the comments.
QR code or
whatever.
however that works?
Yes.
Yeti is hoping to raise $1,000.
Yes. Donate below because it goes to the first responders.
Yes.
And
Great cause.
I'm actually going to go and talk to them next week and talk about what their cause is all about.
Okay.
Because I was talking to Dion and they've done a lot of, this is their very first fundraiser, but they've already done amazing things before it. And I don't know how they got the money to do it, but they've funded a few families in need. And
Oh,
stuff like
terrific.
that. Yeah.
Perfect.
So, hey, thank you for joining us today. And next week we'll hear more about Clyde's stories.
So exciting.
Yeah.
And he already has a fan club, I feel like. Since he's been here for so long, he has a lot of people who know him.
97 years. Maybe we'll have a fan club after 97 years.
I would hope so.
And you have a great weekend. Are you going to any of these activities?
So actually, Lily, my youngest, and I are going to see my daughter Chloe in Kalamazoo, and then we're doing brunch with her sorority sisters and their moms, and then we're going prom dress shopping for Lily.
Whoa.
I know. Fun-filled weekend.
I don't even know what a prom is. We'll have to do some more culture corner.
Really?
Well, I know it's a dance.
Right.
I don't know what it's for.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, things
for another day.
it is for another day. I'll be educated one day. Even though I'm a citizen. I'm a citizen. It wasn't on the test.
It wasn't on the test.
They didn't ask you what's prom
No.
on the test.
I can't imagine they would. That's great.
Yeah. Well, thank you again. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Have a great week.